Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Tiffany from my 200-pound journey. I'm on a journey to lose 200 pounds, and I show my life in Japan. We're going to start another kind of couple-day vlog. I don't know if I'll do a full week yet. But yeah, so before I start, this is like the third week, the start of the third week since my last 1 week reset video. So I'll give you the update. It's Wednesday, February 19th. I kind of changed my weigh-in day to Wednesday mornings. It's easier for me. And yeah, so this week, the end of week 2, I weighed in at 389 pounds. So I lost 1 pound my second week. So that brings my grand total to 11 pounds. And yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Now today I have to go pick up my visa. I've had like 3 weeks to go pick it up, and today's the first time we actually had a chance to. So I got to go get like a stamp for it, and then we got to drive up to the immigration office, which is about an hour and a half away from us. Yeah, and then we gotta go shopping for our shop and our festival event we have this Sunday, so we gotta get like a lot of extra stuff, like drinks, and I'm gonna make Philly cheesesteaks. So that should be interesting. And yeah, I'll take you guys along and show you what I'm doing, and let's hope this week is a successful week. Alright, we got the little 4,000 yen revenue stamp that we need, and I got my postcard, my receipt, and my passport to go pick up my visa. We're going to get a quick drink, and I'll show you what we're going to have for breakfast here in a second. Alright, so here's what we're having for breakfast. My husband and I are going to share this essential vitamin orange blend thing. And we're going to share this strawberry jam whipped cream bread. And I got these protein cheese taste snacks I've never had before from this new brand called Cycle Me from 7-Eleven. So I'm going to try these out. And then if we're still kind of hungry, we'll share this little bread cream too. And then I also got a triple fiber drink to drink. Alright, so we just ate lunch in our car. It was delicious, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very delicious.
Yeah.
I got their new cheesy, spicy chili chicken Subway sandwich, and then all the vegetables and a Caesar dressing and a Chipotle dressing. And sharing the mushroom soup is about almost 600 calories for lunch, so that's not bad. We're both very full. So we gotta go finish shopping. We're gonna go to another store, and then we gotta go grocery shopping in another store, and then head home. And try to relax before I clock in for my part time. So, gotta get driving. Alright, for dinner we just kind of bought some easy stuff that was pre-made. This is chapchi, and this is cabbage, okonomiyaki style, and a Costco hot dog. And I have a 0-calorie sakura flavored drink. And that's it. Good morning. Day 2, week 3. You can't really see me because the sun is not very bright in my room, but it got really cold last night. And if you didn't know, Japanese houses, especially old ones, because we live in an old detached house, have like no insulation. So even though we have the aircon heater going, it is still really cold in here. So I am double blanket right now. I got like my regular blanket and my husband's blanket on top of me because he went to work this morning. But I did not sleep well last night at all. Ugh. Just not at all. So I'm gonna get out of this bed with this creepy lighting. Ooh. I'll talk to you once I get to my store. Okay, it is now 10:40. I'm drinking, as you guys saw, a strawberry tea from Don Quixote, but because that big pack of bags was really cheap. But yeah, it's cheap tea, so it's not that good. It just tastes like lightly fruity water with a bitter earth taste, if that makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, so yesterday I kind of showed you guys our day a little bit and stuff. That Subway was really good. All the fresh vegetables on it. Subway's is very different here in Japan than it is in America. I don't have as many options. You can customize to an extent. You can't like double meat things, and of course they have like other stuff like they don't have the same sandwiches they have. Like you can't get a turkey sandwich. You can get like shrimp. You can get egg salad, tuna salad, ham, BM, and bacon, like teriyaki chicken, stuff like that. And then they only have like 4 bread flavors, and the cheese costs extra, and then they just have a couple sauces and only a couple vegetables. And then that's it. They don't have the cookies. They don't have anything like that, so. Alright, I'm back. I had a customer, and then I ran around and did a couple extra things, and now I'm back. I actually have not really ate breakfast yet. I was cutting some chocolate pie this morning, and I dropped a piece of pie onto the plate, and it went so after, I don't want to throw it away, so I ate that little piece this morning. And if you're wondering, our pie slices and cheesecake slices are much smaller than the American sizes, because if I made them American size, it'd be too expensive for people to buy, and people wouldn't buy them. So we cut the serving size down. Same flavors, never changed any of the flavors. They're all my original recipes for my family or me. And so, yeah, I had that at like 9:45 after I dropped it on the plate. And it, can't fix pudding pie when it hits the plate to be pretty. So I will probably start making my eggs and hash browns. I finally got to the grocery store yesterday. I bought some cheese and more hash brown. Like, I've got the mini round ones instead of the big ones. I'll show you guys in a little bit what I'm eating. And yeah, so as I was saying, yesterday we went to the visa office, and finally, after 7 years of 1-year visas, I got a 3-year visa. Oh my god, I was so nervous. So it's like it's when you apply for visas in Japan, they're just really strict about giving more than 1 year. And so if you're working for a company, the company contract has to be for like 2-3 years for them to give you more than 1 year. And when I worked as an ALT for Interact only does 1 year. So it was like very unicorn if you were an Interact employee who got 3 years or more. So I just never was lucky in the 4 years that I worked for Interact. I never got a more than a 1-year visa. And then when you get married, you're supposed to get so it's supposed to be 1-year visa, and then the second time you apply is another 1-year visa, because they want to make sure you're a legitimate marriage and you're not getting divorced, because divorce rates are really high between foreigners and Japanese people in Japan. And then you're supposed to get a 3-year visa and then a 5-year visa. Well, I got 1 year, and then another 1 year. And we did not know at the time, because the immigration websites and stuff do not really put that if you have a significant change in like you switch jobs, your husband changes jobs, or you change jobs, or your salary lowers, or anything like that. They don't say that you're supposed to write like a whole explanation and include it in the documents. Like, it just tells you to submit this, this, and this. And so we submitted this, this, and this, and then I got a 1 year, and when I asked why, they wouldn't give me an answer. So after doing some digging and stuff, and talking to my other friend who kind of helps with immigration for other people, I found out that I was supposed to write a letter explaining that my husband and I had opened a business And that's why we both had different jobs and why our salary had went down, because I was no longer working for Interact. I was working a few part-time jobs while we were getting ready to open the business. And then we opened the business, and so to them, it looked like we had no stability, because my husband and I both left our companies, and our salary was lower than it was before. So this year, I had to write a whole letter, and then we translated it to Japanese, explaining why our salaries are lower and that we opened a business, etc., etc. And I also had to include all my volunteer work that I do. So I had to talk about that I have a part-time job here teaching English still at the nursing school. And then I'm active in the community with the International Association. And then I had to include all these pictures of our business Instagram, my husband working out with the kitchen car that we have, our news article of us in the paper that we opened 2 years ago, pictures of me volunteering at the different events and festivals and stuff, and our English decoration class that we did one time. So I had to include all of that in my documents, and we submitted it, and my husband was just panicking, oh my God, what are we gonna do? We just really wanted me to get a 3-year visa, because eventually I'd like to get a permanent visa where it's 10 years and you just have to update the photo. But to do that, you have to be holding a 5-year visa first before you apply for it. And even if you've been married for over 4 years, you're technically allowed to apply for a permanent visa, but only if you're holding a 5-year visa. So pretty much force you to have 10 years of living here anyways. It's weird how they get around that Japanese bureaucracy. So now we're behind 1 year to be able to get a permanent visa. So that sucks. So these next 3 years, we're just going to really focus on getting our business built up and fixing it so it looks like, we're stable citizens of Japan. Well, I'm a stable citizen of Japan to be able to get a 5-year visa and then a permanent visa. So we went through that, and we were just super happy about that. So relieved when I got my 3-year. And then we went shopping, and then when we got home much later, I logged into work for a couple hours in my remote job, and then we had that dinner, and then a little bit after that we had the donuts that you guys saw me buy earlier, and I had a couple handfuls of chips, and that was pretty much about it. So like I said yesterday, I changed my weigh-in days to Wednesday mornings, because Wednesdays are usually, we're never home. We're out all day. We're eating out all day, and then when we come home, we have something quick that's probably high in sodium. Like you saw, we had the hot dog. We had the japchae. It's Korean, and I am butchering it, and I know I am, and I don't know why I heard my husband say chapchi, but it's not, it's ja. So excuse my pronunciation yesterday. But those are harusami noodles, or glass noodles with a very kind of sesame oil, soy sauce, sugar kind of sauce on them, I think. I could be wrong. I did not really look at it, but that's how I feel when I eat it. And then it has a little bit of meat and then some veggies in it. And then we got a very thin flour okonomiyaki style pancake that was just wrapped over cabbage. So it wasn't all mixed together. It wasn't big and fluffy. And then they just had the sauces. So we shared that. And then, like I said, the Costco hot dog. So my lighting. My first week video that I uploaded, it got flagged by YouTube for not following YouTube's terms, I guess. So it wasn't removed, but it was set to had to be over 18 to watch it. I'm still trying to wrap my head around some of the rules of YouTube's videos when it comes to weight loss videos now, and talking about certain things. and it's really difficult because I've like read through the terms of their stuff, and it seems like it doesn't really matter how you present it, just as soon as you talk about that specific subject matter, like my problem, you're automatically just, you have to be 18 or over, or you get removed. So I'm still learning, and so I'm really sorry if it's made you click yes, you want to watch my video. I don't know, but so this week I'm gonna try not to bring up that thing, and I'm not gonna show any numbers for what I ate this week, but I will show you what I ate and then give you guys a final weigh-in. So this video, you're gonna have 2 weigh-ins. You'll have the weigh-in from yesterday, which was after my 2nd week, and then you'll have the weigh-in for the end of my 3rd week. But I am going to get off of here and try to make breakfast because it's after 11, and tonight we're supposed to go over to my older friend's house. She's loaning us a electric griddle to use at the International Festival this Sunday. I'm going to make really mini Philly cheesesteak sliders to sell. So I needed like a griddle. So she's let me borrow it, but she also asked us to just stay and eat dinner first. So dinner is unknown. I don't know what she's going to make. She's a really good cook, but she does tend to make really high calorie foods and stuff, so we'll see. I don't know. She might make karaage, which is fried chicken. I'm not too sure. I just told her, make what you want. I'm not going to impose, whatever's easiest for you. So it'll be a mystery. So I'll show you guys my lunch later and stuff. So all right, I'm going to get going and start making my breakfast because I'm starting to get hungry. Good morning, it's day 3. I am making breakfast and I have a lot of baking to do today and tomorrow for our event on Sunday that we're going to, so that's going to be fun. As you guys saw last night, we went to our friend's house and we were surprised to see they invited other foreigner friends of ours. So we had a very good time. She made a lot of, so one of our friends doesn't eat meat. So she made, but she eats fish. She's like pescatarian pretty much. And so she made like tempura shrimp maki rolls. She made like this gratin pasta with like lots of mushrooms and sweet potatoes and stuff. And then they made like burdock root tempura and chrysanthemum leaf tempura. And then they also made pork tonkatsu and karaage, fried chicken, and then there was like this really delicious sweet potato and vanilla like maki roll. It was so good. And then there was a apple and cranberry raisin salad, spinach and sesame salad, and then like pickled daikon and like typical like carrot burdock root, lotus root salad that you see all the time. So we all just enjoyed. I didn't overeat. I ate as slowly as I could, and I enjoyed 2 cans of beers. My husband drove, so he didn't drink. And yeah, it was a really good time. We had a blast. We stayed there till after 10 o'clock. Then came home, and I slept so hard for the first time since we went to that funeral that I didn't even hear my alarm this morning. So I'm running a little bit late on getting started on my baking for the day. But yeah, so today I'll kind of show you all the stuff I'm baking, I guess, when I'm finished. But yeah, I'm going to get back to making my breakfast. I went to Lawson's and got this Happy Sakura milk tea, which has like a little fortune talisman. You can even put like a little message on this box. My husband thinks it's for like giving a message for people doing like entrance examinations and stuff, like good luck students, your final exams and everything. So yeah, I'm excited to drink this. Okay, so I took a drink of this. I'm really surprised how sweet this is. It's good, but it does got that like carton taste to it, if that makes sense. It's very creamy, but it is extremely sweet. So usually if you do come here, Lipton has like box milk tea, and then like box lemon tea, and then they also have some kind of special flavor usually too. I'm a big fan of the milk tea. Like if I really want something sweet, I'll get it. And the lemon tea reminds me of American lemon tea, and so if I'm really craving sweet tea, that's what I'll get. So, and I like to try their new flavors sometimes, depending on what it is. Sometimes they're just like strange, but this one, I'm usually a fan of Sakura milk tea, but this was a little too much, too sugary for me. Day 1 festival. Everybody, it's day 4. My husband and I just finished rolling like 85 cookie dough balls, and we're baking them now. And yeah, it's just a really busy day. Sorry I didn't film lunch or dinner yesterday. I just super busy. But I'll show you guys kind of the stacks of cookies and brownies when we're all done. And yeah, I gotta get going. It's now after 12 o'clock. I have not ate anything, so my husband and I decided to do a breakfast and lunch combo. So we got some chicken. We got our favorite one. He went to our favorite bread place. This is a panini. This is a Onko cream bread. This looks like a cinnamon roll. Some kind of cheesy bread and curry bread. Hello again. So my husband and I shared our little lunch, and we didn't eat all the bread. We're going to eat some more a little bit later because we're going to be here probably till about 7 or 8, maybe a little later. I'm not too sure, depending on what's going on. But I wanted to get on here and talk to you. I had a minute. My husband just went to go do like setup at the event hall, like help them put tables together and stuff. And I am packaging stuff and baking some cookies, the final bake of the day, and then I need to like finish packaging everything. So I, after 2.5 months, finally had an episode last night, and I didn't calorie count it. I'm not gonna torture myself, and you shouldn't torture yourself either if you do end up having an episode. Yeah, it's been a little over 2 months since the last time I had one, all of December pretty much, January and most of February, so almost 3 months. I don't know, just kind of happened. I went to Family Mart on my way before I went to my English Eikaiwa class last night, and I just grabbed a bunch of high calorie things because I was hungry, and then I, after, was like, oh my god, we need to have dinner, but we didn't prepare to have dinner because we've just been so overgoing with the event stuff. So I stopped at McDonald's, and then I did not make great choices at there either, and I ended up just buying way too many things that I didn't need to eat, and I ate some of them in the car, as you know, the secret eating. So I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I don't see this as a step backwards. I see this as a step forward because I knew I would eventually have one, and I'm so proud of myself for making it almost 3 months. And so today, like I said, we didn't have breakfast, and our lunch was just those like bread items and stuff. And then tonight, I think I have to like make a mini Philly cheesesteak slider for tomorrow and take a picture of it so we can print out the thing. So we're eating like 1 or 2 little sliders for dinner, and probably gonna have another. I did get a veggie juice, but yeah. So I am almost done with everything, and it's very tiring preparing for an event alone. My husband helps packaging and cutting when he's here. But the baking is all me, so I'm pretty tired right now. And my body's starting to hurt from standing, 10 hours yesterday, and today is going to be a while standing too, probably another 8-10 hours standing. So yeah, tomorrow also at the festival will be from the time we go to set up to the time it ends, and then helping to clean up and everything. Will be standing all day, and then maybe I'll have to make stuff when I come back to my shop. I don't know. But I'm going to get off here. My cookies are going to buzz here in a minute. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye! Good morning. It's day 5. I just took my thyroid medicine, and we are getting ready to go get the stuff in our van to go to the event. We worked 9 to 9 yesterday, and then when we got home, we just shared like a bowl of ramen, like from the convenience store, like an actual made bowl of ramen and the soup and a croquette. And then I worked a couple hours part-time, and we went to bed. I did not sleep very good. I'm very tired. After 2 days of preparing, I'm pretty, my body's getting kind of sore, and then today should be interesting. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go.
Go, look, Suzu, house, is nook,
Alright, it is 3:15. We finished the event. I am so tired. My legs are very tired and my feet hurt. I hope you guys enjoyed the little dinosaurs doing their it was like the ending act of the stuff they had on stage today. Yeah, we got to meet so many people from different countries, like Vietnam and Thailand, the Philippines, Korea, China, France, Sri Lanka, Belarus, England, India. There's a bunch of different booths, and it was really fun. I didn't really get to go around and check anything because we were just so busy, my husband and I. So we're gonna go back to the store here and unload, and then I gotta make some cookie dough because we sold out. So that was really fun. And then we're gonna go home, and I'm going to pass out for a nap. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Hello, good morning, good evening, whatever time it is for you guys. It is day 6, the Monday 24th. Sorry about the lighting there. So you guys saw, I kind of filmed the best I could for a couple spots of the festival and stuff. We were super busy all day, and then we pretty much sold out. And when we got back, I quickly made some cookie dough to make this morning. And thankfully I had saved a couple slices of cheesecake for the shop for today. So the shop is pretty low in items to sell today, but it's a 3-day weekend, so today is a day off, and usually we're not really busy because everyone's like staying home, getting ready to go back to work on Tuesday. So I'm sure we'll probably get a couple customers, but I don't think we'll be super busy today. But I realized we're like out of like our cocoa powder, we're out of butter, and I have to pretty much remake the whole shop today. So I don't know what we're gonna do, if we're gonna leave a little early to drive out to buy those things, because Japan is not as easy or as nice to get ingredients as it is in America. especially for a business. Like, there's no business centers and stuff, which drives me crazy. We're pretty much just buying the stuff at the same price as the regular person, like regular household, unless we're buying like super in bulk, and the only people who can do that are like the really big business chains, because we don't have space in our little shops for all that ingredients. So yeah, it's pretty wild to me a little bit. But you guys just saw my breakfast. Because I'm a little bit busy, I had to clean up and stuff today, and get all my brownies and cookies going, so I at least had some stuff in the shop. I had a protein drink, a vegetable drink, and then the tuna mayonnaise soy sauce flavored rice onigiri rice ball. And that was really delicious. And I tried to just like, you know what, this is just the cheapest thing I could find that fits all the macros that I like, what I'd like. Like, I'd like some veggie, I'd like protein, I'd like some carb. So it worked out pretty well. It wasn't too bad. It was like 500 yen exactly for all three of those things. So I said it's a win. Yeah, yesterday I was exhausted because it was into the third day of just going wild, and then Saturday was just really crazy, and yeah, it was really fun, but it's just very crazy, very busy. So we got back, we had to unload everything, clean everything, then we had to make... That was weird. My phone just told me to pretty much just shut up and like hung up the phone on me. That was funny. So anyway, so yeah, we had gotten home, and my husband and I both took a shower, and then we passed out for like an hour and a half. And then when we woke up, we both were just so tired. My legs were hurting, his arms were hurting, and we were just like, we don't want to cook, but we don't have like Uber Eats or DoorDash in our small area and stuff. So you have to get up to go get food if you want it, and there's very limited options after 8 p.m. of where you can go to get takeout. So of course we went to McDonald's because it's the cheapest and easiest in our little city to go get takeout to bring home. So I went. I was very nice. I was like, I'll go even though my legs hurt. And I drove down and got us some McDonald's, brought it back, and then I was going to do my part-time work, but my husband and I decided that it was best for us if I spent some time with my husband instead of working, and then also for me and my body to just relax and like get all the pounding whatever acid burn in my legs that was going on. So we watched on Netflix the movie Family Pack or Family Matter, Family Pack maybe. It's like a French movie that's about the werewolf game, the card game. So it was pretty interesting. It was cute. And then we literally both just passed out after that movie, and we ate, just dead to the world. So today my legs are still a little bit sore, but it's fine. And I stepped on the scale because my legs are swollen. I stepped on the scale just to kind of see where I was, and I'm fine. It's I'm sure we'll see a loss. It's just a little bit up, but I figured as much from the swelling in my legs and how much food we ate at night last night. So yeah, so I'm gonna get off of here. My phone is not liking me. I think I need to pull some of the videos off here, but I'll show you guys my lunch later. Today we're back to calorie counting and stuff, and just trying to get stuff done. So I'll talk to you guys later. So my husband and I closed the store early because we need ingredients to make some stuff, and we pretty much sold out of everything. So now we're running to do all the Costco stuff today on a holiday, which is not going to be fun. But at least Wednesday will be open now. But yeah, I think we're going to grab something light for lunch, and then dinner will be Costco. All right. Hey everybody, it is now Thursday, February 27th. I took a little bit of a break to recharge my social battery, but I need to finish out this vlog, obviously. So I wanted to let you guys know I weighed in yesterday morning at 389 pounds. So still at 11 pounds lost, and I'm very happy with that. I honestly thought with the way the last week went that it was just going to jump up and I was going to lose all the progress I'd made in the last 2 weeks, but it didn't. So that's good. I wanted to also kind of give you guys a little bit of input on that festival. It's has been going on for like 17 years. It was like the 17th annual one. Well, 18 years because we missed 1 year from Corona. We had to not have the festival, obviously. And I have been doing it every year since I moved here. And I'm a part of the association that runs it. And I do other events with the association. Like I put together kids events for like Christmas and Halloween and sometimes the summer. And it's a lot of work, but it's really fun and rewarding at the end of the day. You know, just hanging out like with the kids and stuff is really fun. And I have kind of like a funny a funny thing that happened at the festival. So when you get to the festival, you set up your booth, and then it starts at 10, and around 10:30 they have everybody from the booths come up to introduce the booth and say what you're selling. And usually there's just like a couple of people sitting in seats that are in the front to watch the stage, because there's a lot of local dance groups and like instrument playing groups that go up. And then behind it is like tables where people are sitting and eating, and people are already sitting eating. Like crowds were already coming in by about 9:45. So we were already really busy. And I really don't like going up to do the introduction because it's just me and my husband at our booth, and we had a giant line, but I had to go up to introduce our booth. So I had to leave my poor husband alone to take care of all the customers. So I go up to the front, and I'm probably about the 7th or 8th person in line to go up to do the introduction to our booth. And everyone's going, and the crowd is really quiet, a couple little claps here and there, but every person who goes up and takes the mics, they all, either in Japanese or English, are like, good morning, or hello, or konnichiwa, ohayo, like whatever they are going with, whether they're going to speak only in English or they're going to speak only in Japanese. And the crowd, for the most part, is not answering. They're not like replying back. They're just kind of watching. And when I get up to publicly speak, at this point, I'm okay in English. I'm so used to being a fool on the stage in front of people. At this point, from all the kids' things that I've done and events and being a part of this association, it doesn't bother me to speak in English or take control in English from the stage. But Japanese, my brain just throws the Japanese out the window, down the street, into the river, and it floats away. That's pretty much what happens. I get way too nervous and I cannot remember my Japanese. And so I'm up there by myself, and I'm just seeing my husband in the back with this big line, and I feel so bad. And the foreigner before me spoke like very fluent Japanese, which just made it so much worse for me, because I'm just like, oh my God, you've been here for 7 years and you still cannot publicly speak Japanese. So I take the mic and I start to walk up to the front, and I notice my Japanese friend and her kids had sat right in the front row to watch me go up, and she's just big smiles at me, which made me feel a little bit better. And so I walk up and I'm like so over it. I don't want to be up there. I just want to get down. So I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna start with English, go into really simple Japanese, finish in English, throw the mic, and leave. So I walk up and I'm just like, hello, like really, really like weirdly funny. And to my surprise, the entire crowd, and there's a lot of people in this room, scream hello back at me. And I'm like a little shocked for a second, because I was not expecting the response, because they'd been so quiet for everybody else. And then my friend, my Japanese friend, she starts screaming, I love you, from the front. And I just put the mic down, because the whole crowd starts laughing. Everyone's smiling, everyone's having a good time, and I'm just so embarrassed now. And I just like put the mic down and I start laughing. So then I brought the mic back up after I composed myself. And I just said, it's Tiffany from my shop, and we're in the back, we're the American booth, and I'm doing this in Japanese. And I'm like, we have our sweets, and this year we have a special treat, like a special item, and it's the mini Philly cheesesteak and diet Canada Dry, and that's all. And then I switched back to English and was like, let's have a fun time. And then round of applause. Everyone's just woo woo. And I'm just like, what is going on? Why are you guys so energetic? So I'm laughing and I'm like throwing the mic at my friend who was next. And the guy who runs our association, he comes out laughing, and he's like, well, you guys know Tiffany Sensei, and she has her booth in the back, just in case no one understood what I said. And I get down and I walk over to my friend and she's laughing and I'm like, "Why did you scream that?" She's like, "'Cause it was fun." And she's like, "'Cause I love you." And I was just like, "You're funny." So then I walked back and there's like a table that had other foreigners that I'm friends with and a couple Japanese people were friends with us who speak English. And I was like, "Did you guys hear my friend scream?" And they're like, "Yeah, who was that?" And I was like, "My Japanese friend at the front." And the one of the other Japanese ladies in the group, she was like, "You had the most round of applause, like the most interaction from the crowd." And I was like, "Yep." So then I go into the back to my husband to help him, and I finish off the last couple customers, and he didn't hear our friend yell "I love you" because he was too into the customers to hear her, and she's all the way in the front, he's all the way in the back of the room. And so then I was laughing with him about the reaction from the crowd, and he said, "Well, yeah, you're the mini celebrity of our town." And I was like, "Apparently." But so it was pretty funny. Later I chatted with some of my other friends and they were just like, you're just, everyone knows you." And I'm like, "Yeah, that is true. Everyone really does know me." So a lot of the other booths owners are like not very active in the community. I only see them maybe at the festivals. A lot of them don't live in the town. So I was just very surprised and it was very funny. If you would have been there, you would have probably laughed too. But yeah, so going forward, my next big event is we're going to a market event in one of the bigger cities in March that is restarting. They do it the third Sunday of every month during like spring, summer, fall. So it'll be nice to see some of the other business owners that we haven't seen since November or October. I forget when the last time we went was. And yeah, I definitely need to work on doing the when I get really busy like that, being able to still eat from home and make better choices if we do end up eating out, because my brain just goes and I'm so tired and I just don't care and eat what I want, and then it's whatever, and that's fine sometimes. But when you're at the start of your journey and you're really trying to do a reset, it's probably best to really not do those kind of things. Oh my god, so sorry. Ooh. So that's about it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm gonna do another full week, but I do think I want to do like a challenge next month. I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm gonna talk to my husband to kind of see what he thinks I would be a good idea for my ideas. I like to talk with him about things. He has good opinions. So I don't know, we'll see. But if there's anything you guys want to see, like if you want to see like a day of me eating Japanese food, or you guys want to see, I don't know, something, just put in the comment below and let me know, and I'll try to get around to doing a video about it. And as you guys know, like, follow, subscribe to help out the channel. More people can see the videos, and I hope... Okay, I had a customer. Sorry about that. So yeah, so I hope your journey is going well too, and let's just keep moving on, all right? All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.